Okay, we're recording now. So this is gonna be the setup for the virtual machine. Okay, so first step is literally just to go to this site here, put it in general, and also show it on screen here. VMware products workstation player evaluation. Okay, that's in the virtual machine setup channel too, just in case. But it's like the very first link. So you're gonna do is go to that link. You scroll down to, I'm assuming all of you guys are on Windows. So just download now here. I don't think it's gonna download wherever you need, I guess. What I did was I made a new folder for it. Yep. So yeah, that's downloading, right? Okay. In the meantime, we're also going to have to download this. But we can wait until it's done downloading. But this is the Ubuntu download. It's the second link in the virtual machine setup channel. You're just going to scroll down here, and then you're going to click this link, or click this button right here. This download 22.04.3. Okay, and then just open that.
Marston Wi-Fi is killing me.
All good. Yeah, so that's going to be a big download. And that we don't necessarily need that for the virtual machine site, I think. Actually, no, we do. Shit. That might be a bit of a time sink. But I can go ahead and give the tutorial as to like what to do after that. So yeah, just open up virtual machine or VMware rather. It's gonna install itself. Okay, yeah. So it is. Don't worry if it takes a minute. Yeah, just accept terms. Next. That's fine. Don't worry about that. Yeah. You can choose whichever one. That's doesn't really matter. And then install. And just let it install. Finish that. Then you can open it on your desktop, right? And then you will be greeted with yes, non-commercial use. And then finish. Okay, so now that we're here, I can take it over from here because I already have it installed. Let me share my whole screen. So you get here, right? You're going to create a new virtual machine. And then wherever you installed your ISO file that I just had you download, like the 4.9 gig one, just going to move it there. Going to select it. Going to hit next. You can put your full name, username. I would just do your first name, password, do whatever you want. It can be as short as you want. I'm just going to title this Ubuntu tutorial, but you can just title it Ubuntu as I have here. So here, this is important. I would actually move this up to 100 gigs solely because like, just to be safe. And I don't think it doesn't like fully allocate the space right away. It's dynamically allocated. So you're not going to immediately lose 100 gigs on your, on your actual device. But I ran into an issue where I think I either assigned it 25 or 50 and it took too much. And when like, when I tried to like add another disk component, yeah, it was 50. I had put 50 and then it installed all the way up to 50 when I was putting on all the, the extra stuff. It got to like 49.9 or something and it just like wouldn't open because the disk space was full. So just to be safe, I say go with 100. Again, it's not going to allocate it all at once. This is fine. And then other thing here is customizing the hardware. So they have you by default 2 processors with 4 gigs of RAM. And then this is important. This is very important actually, the 3D graphics thing here. So I'll talk about this really quickly. as I was kind of alluding to, the reason I couldn't do the other one was that this option would just be very buggy and kind of wouldn't work. So it's a concept, I think it's called pass through, where the virtual machine, instead of emulating a 3D graphics or a GPU, it actually directly talks to your existing GPU, and so you don't have to emulate anything. And so like for me, when I first got it working without any like on the other virtual machine without the accelerated graphics, I was getting, you'll see these render tests eventually, and they seem pretty easy, but I was only getting like 150 frames on them, and I'm like, oh, that doesn't look like it's using my graphics card because I have a 3070. So uh, this time around, I finally got it working, and I was getting like 4,000 frames. So it's a very big difference, and I think it's going to be useful for all of us, especially if you have like a graphics card that's on the better end. Um, the laptop, I don't, I think it depends on whether or not your laptop is using integrated graphics or not. I don't think it will harm you if you keep it on, because if you don't have a graphics card, it's just gonna default to your integrated graphics. So I think either way you should be good. Uh, I have, this might be different for you because I have a 2K monitor or QHD monitor. Um, but I would just kind of leave these as is. The memory, so I actually moved mine up to 8 gigs, only because I have 32 gigs of RAM. If you have, even if you have 16 though, the thing is like, I don't think, um, when you're using the virtual machine, I kind of doubt you're going to be doing anything else pretty memory intensive, right? Like on your host machine. So even if you only have 16 gigs, like I think 8 is still appropriate. And we just want to be 100% sure that like, um, we're giving it enough RAM to use. Um, Even though these calculations and these renderings we're going to be doing they're pretty rudimentary and they shouldn't be using that much. Just to be safe, I would say go with 8 gigs. I think it's a good middle ground. Processors 2 is good. So yeah, otherwise you should be good. I say 8 gigs, 2 processors good. Virtualize the Intel and AMD thing right here. These should be fine. And then I would say keep this at 8 gigs of graphics memory. So close that. You hit finish, and then it's going to do its thing. So continue, but like I'm not 100% sure if that's you're able to do that on VMware. I'll look into it more, and I'll let you guys know within the virtual machine setup channel. So this is fine. Don't click this. Hit continue. Some of this is going to take a bit though. Yeah, so from here, you do want to erase the disk and install Ubuntu. It's totally fine. Hit continue. And, we're in New York time. So, name, this is just going to be your first name, right? Just going to make that easy. And then I would just do the same password as before, right? It can be short. It can be really easy. They don't put any locks on it. So I would also click login automatically. Just make sure you remember your password because you are going to be required to put in your password sometimes in the terminal. Next though, just going to copy files, and I think this is where it takes a bit. Okay, yeah, so after that you got to restart the thing here. Okay, so yeah, so now that it's here, I don't know why I can't see my cursor. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I just skip that. I skip it. Might help if we don't send them info, just because it could slow down things a little bit. This though, it's gonna freeze. You just have to wait for it, and it should be fine. And then next, and then done. And then your virtual machine is set up. Okay. Actually, it looks like we need to do this too. This software update is gonna need. I almost forgot about that. Yeah. Install that software update. That's gonna take a minute. Okay, so you just want to restart now for this. Okay, that should be everything. So good job, everyone, setting up your virtual machine.